All right, folks, let's get our guest speaker up here. My dear friend, we got today. He just had a birthday over the weekend. He was already one of the leaders in ACN when I came to ACN, and looked up to him. Still do look up to him. Him and his lovely wife are. I mean, she's in her own right. Got her own position. RVP. He's an SVP. He was that way when I came to ACN, just doing some amazing things. Built a strong organization. He's starting to enjoy life a little bit. He's got three sons. They're all out of college. They're like three stair steps. And I tell you what, he's done a fantastic job. He's also does a lot of investments outside of ACN. Without further ado, can we give my dear friend, Mr. Orin Solomon, Senior Vice President, a hand? Come on, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, depending upon where you are. Al, great to see you, man. Great to see you.
Thank you, buddy.
Can you believe we're in May already?
I know. 2 days, May 2nd.
Oh, my gosh.
Where do you go?
Time is just flying by. It really is. But I tell you, man, this is the best time to be alive. It's the best time to be in ACN right now. It is there are some incredible things going on with our company. It's so funny. My wife and I were talking about this. ACN just knows the right buttons to push. They know what to do. I don't know what it is about this company, but I mean, them making the announcement. How many of you guys are excited about the 10-point promotion for ID Seal and the 3 services, $400, and then they added it to Vivid this month, 10 points for Vivid. I mean, they're giving us these gifts, man, saying go get it, go get it. And look, today is the first Friday of the month. So if you need to qualify to get to the next threshold for your personal residual check, man, you can get an ID Seal customer today, get you over the hump, get you to 100 points or 200 points or 150 points, or as long as you have that authentication in by 6 o'clock Eastern, man, you're good. So I don't know. It just keeps getting, I had a friend in the business. He said, it just keeps getting gooder and gooder. So listen, Al asked me to jump on the call today, and I just didn't know where to go with this because I'm so excited, man. I got to share this with you guys. Al, my birthday was last week, but April for our group, we had a record-breaking month in April. We had 522 promotions in our organization in the month of April alone, just in the month of April, guys. And so it just tells me that things are incredible right now. Let me tell you why things are incredible, and they should be incredible for everybody. We have a lot of things in our favor. The economy is in our favor. How many of you guys know people that have been negatively affected by this economy? Show of hands. Whether it's loss of job or loss of pay or cut back in hours or something like that. And usually when that happens, people are more open to opportunity. They're not playing around anymore. You're not going to get people hemming and hawing with you anymore. People are serious. They're starting to understand that it is fiscally irresponsible to only have one stream of income coming into your household, or even 2 or 3 nowadays. You need multiple streams of income. And we are a valuable option right now because no matter what's going on in the economy, people still got to use what we have. And, these price points, look, I forgot to mention, what is it? Darn it, for Flash Mobile. What is it? What did they put there for Flash? No activation fee for Flash for this month. That's crazy, man. You can sign people up. They don't have to pay an activation fee. I mean, they're basically giving you customers. They're saying, hey, build your residual income check. Here's a higher residual income check. They're giving us all these great things. So we just have to take advantage of it, man. We got to take it. Now, here's the deal. Here's what I'm challenging my group. Yeah, through June 30th. It's pretty awesome. Look, I'm telling my group that, look, whoever you talked to in the past, whatever the response was at that particular time means absolutely nothing right now. So many things have changed for so many people. People are starting to wake up. They're starting to see what's happening, right? You got social media, people posting and talking about all the things that are going on and opportunities out here. People are wide open. So you got to, anytime, if somebody says something to you last year about they're not open and time's not right, you got to throw all that out the window. You need to go back to every single person you talk to that's not in your business and have a candid conversation with them. And even if the timing isn't right for them, you need to ask them, who do you know? Because everybody you know either has been affected by this economy or knows someone who's been affected by this economy. And you're going to get a lot more cooperation now because people are a little bit more sensitive to other people's plights, right? They're more open to helping other people for a couple of reasons. Number one, if it's a friend or family member, they don't want them calling them asking them to borrow any money. So they're gonna forward your name on to them. They're gonna be like, hey man, call this person. They're open to an opportunity. All right. But another reason why is just people are just look. Usually when people go through tough times, I think the America we just rally around people. We become more conscious. We become more sensitive towards it. And most people are about helping other people. And so if you have a helping heart, if you have a caring heart, you really need to reach out to these people and tell them about what it is that you're doing. Find out a way that you can help them. Now is the time for you to become a problem solver, not an ACN rep. All right. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. When you come across as an IBO or a network marketer, it's just a different feel. But if you come across as a problem solver, someone that can help someone in need, help them in a situation, it's a whole different ball game. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. When people are looking and they're in a down point and they need some help, and you can be there in the right way, you'll see tremendous results. And another thing I want to share with you, I shared with my group the other day on our leadership call, is about having an abundant mentality. All right. There's a big difference between a scarcity mentality and an abundance mentality. A scarcity mentality person is someone will say things to you like, is this market saturated? Now, all they're thinking in their mind is there's not enough for me. That's really what they're saying. That's really what they're thinking. But you and I both know that we can never saturate these markets in our lifetime, right? Every day somebody turns 18. Every day somebody moves into an apartment and they need to get these services. Every day somebody gets a new cell phone, right? Every day, you can never saturate this market in your life. So when someone says that to me, they have a scarcity mentality. And I want you to play with me here. I did this exercise with a group. I'm gonna do it with y'all as well, because you have to have an abundant mindset, guys. You got to be thinking that there is enough out here for everybody. All right, there's enough sunlight, there's enough food, there's enough water, there's enough opportunity, there's enough customers, there's enough potential prospects out for everybody. All right, we have less than 1% market share in every state, country, city, province, and market that we do business in. So people are open. Just because your cousin told you no, just because your mama said no, or just because the last 5 people said no, doesn't mean people aren't open. It just means those jokers aren't open. That's all it means. All right, but I want you to play with me with this particular exercise. I want you to open your hand. Just right hand, left hand, doesn't matter. All right, keep your hand wide open. Now, when your hand is open like this, it is equivalent to having an abundant mentality, an abundance mindset, meaning some things can go in and things can go out. You can put a lot of things in your hand when it's open, right? And look, it's okay when things go out. Sometimes God takes things out of your life for a reason, right? Sometimes he brings things in your life for a season, but he takes it out of your life for a reason. Am I making sense here? Right? But when your hand is open, that means you're open. Like, great things can happen and some bad things, but that's okay. Now, do me a favor. I want you to squeeze your hand, squeeze it really tight. When you squeeze them really tight, nothing can go in and nothing can come out. So those of you that are holding on to what you got, when someone has a complacent mindset, a scarcity mindset, they're the place where I got to hold on to what I got. I got these 500 customers or 400. I'm just going to maintain. No, you need to have a growth mentality. If your hands are closed tight, if you have some liquid in there and you squeeze it real tight, you open it up, it's gone. Ain't nothing in there. It's gone, right? So you need to be open all the time. You can't worry about who told you no. You can't worry about who said what in the past. All that is out the window, man. If you have an abundant mindset, you are thinking about who's next, who's next, who's next, who's open, who's looking, who. I mean, that's just how it's got to be. And if you focus and you take your business and you run it that way, I'm telling you, you can't help but attract winners to your business. You can't help but attract superstars to your business. And if you do it with a smile and you're happy and you're excited, and the people that told you no, if they see that you don't care, you can even will those people back in your business, right? But if you're focused on who said no, if you're focused on what you have, you're trying to hold on to what you got, you're going to lose it, because this is a world of abundance, man. Our opportunity is about people who have an abundant mindset. And so I want you to think big, guys. I want you to think bigger than how you ever thought before, because that's the season we are in. People are looking, people are open. You have a gift. You have an incredible gift. I can't tell you how many people that I've talked to recently be like, man, this is the right time for me. I am open. Right? I mean, people are telling me I need to get my 5 services today. I'm not telling them what to do. They're telling me what to do, right? Because I know what we have here, and things are shifting in our favor. So I'm challenging you guys to not focus on who told you no. Go back to those people, reach out to them, have a candid conversation with them. You got to tell them, look, I care about you, man. Like, I really want to see you win. I don't want you to miss out on this incredible opportunity. I believe over the next 5 to 7 years, we're going to see so much growth. Look, every business has its season. You have peaks and valleys, right? I remember in 2008 when the market crashed. You guys remember that? Market crashed, and it was bad for a lot of people in the real estate industry and all these other industries. But our industry really took off. When that happened, so many people flooded into ACN from so many different industries. And we ended up having about a 15-year run of incredible growth, incredible production. We promoted a lot of RVPs, SVPs. Same thing is about to happen right now. It's about to happen. Right. Look, with all those promotions I saw just in the month of April, 522 promotions. I'm telling you, it is about to happen for you guys. And all it takes is you just really getting out doing it yourself. I need you to act like you don't have an existing group right now, and start like you are day one in ACN. This is your first day. You are brand new. You're going to conquer the world. You're going to talk to everybody about what you do. You're going to share this with many people as you know. Only difference is you got a little bit more knowledge behind you now. You know how this thing works. So you can really take advantage of this and have exponential growth in your business. And all we're going to do is funnel these people into the international training event in September, so you can close out this year incredibly strong. But when I tell you guys, my cup runneth over right now. I can feel. I mean, can you guys feel the energy? Can you guys feel the excitement coming? Like, I'm telling you, all you got to do is talk to people. Just all you got to do is say money to people. They're gonna grab you, say what you got. I'm telling you, that's how open people are right now for an opportunity. So I just wanted to bestow that message to you today. I could have gone so many different directions, but I look, now's the time to get it, man. People are open, people are looking. And you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Don't worry about saying the right thing, guys. You just throw it to the wall. Whatever sticks, sticks. Whatever doesn't, doesn't. But by doing, you are learning. You are learning. So even if you didn't get that person because you said the wrong thing, you know not to say it again to that type of person, right? Don't get caught up in what you did wrong. Just focus on where you're going. Continue to talk, continue to share, continue to present, continue to peak, continue to get customers, increase your customer count, increase your residual income check, increase that belief check. All right, if you move up the threshold and you see your residuals going up every month, your belief level is going to go up, which means you're going to take more action. And people are watching you. They're gonna see what you're doing. And next thing you know, they're going to want to get in. They're going to want to be a part of what you're doing. In fact, one of the best ways to recruit people is to have success. When you are having success and things are going well, people are going to start talking about you. They're going to start telling the same people who told you no how well you're doing. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to come back. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. So don't get caught up in the negativity. Don't get caught up in the no's. Focus on the yeses. Talk to as many people as you possibly can. Get the word out, man. This is the greatest opportunity. We're in the greatest season right now in ACN history. So Al, I'm turning the call back over to you, my friend.